Yeah, a lot of excitement, obviously, and then just the last 2 days of practice, he looks good. He's ready to go. I mean, obviously, I saw him last week and during the rehab, and probably could have went then, right? Being careful, but he's ready to go. Looks great. It's gonna be fun.
You mentioned earlier that it's not about forcing the ball down. You want to take what the defense is giving you. How do you balance that with trying to get CD the targets to help him knock whatever rust he might have from not playing as
Yeah, I think I've alluded to it before. It's as much Sharpe and the play caller and the guys in the game plan's responsibility of putting him in those positions, right, where he is, read number one or read number two. From there, it's easy for me, right? Just stay within myself, keep reading the defense the way I've been seeing it, stand within the play. Whoever's open gets it, and as I know, I mean, obviously just from the game plan and the way that they orchestrate it, he'll get his chances.
The team has been so up and down. What's the pride you consider the talent you have overall?
What are we, 6 games? Yeah, 6 games in. Part of it, I think, in the NFL in a sense, right? Talking about, I know I've mentioned the identity before and finding out who we were, and when you're up and down, I don't know if you have that answer quite yet or as quick as you'd want to, but we know our strengths, we know our weaknesses, we know where we've got to grow, a lot of room to grow, and I know we've got the right people and the competitors for the most part in this locker room that are going to do what's necessary to make some gains.
What gives you confidence? What gives you confidence?
I practice against them. They're an NFL group. Practice against them all off season. I know the guys as people, not just players, and how they're made up. I know they're as pissed as anybody is. I know their standards, and as a teammate, I got a lot of confidence, and they'll get it going.
So from seeing them every day in practice, why are they falling short?
Yeah, but I'd also have to go back and look at the X's and O's of the other offense, what they're giving them, how they're attacking that. In that standpoint, I've got a lot on my hands to worry about the offense, and so I'm going to just keep focusing on that, making sure that we don't have a lull and we continue to get better, hold ourselves to our standard, and I know the defense is only going to improve.
I know you're excited about CD and George together. How much of what George has done since he was out changed how your play offense going forward?
Yeah, a huge amount. I mean, I think just in the past of, right, when you line up, we break the huddle, you don't know where CD's lining up, and I think, if CD doesn't get hurt, GP's probably just going to be an outside receiver for the most part, moving forward, him having those games, showing his ability, showing what he can do, showing not only just how he relishes with him getting more opportunities, but he asks for more responsibility. You're going to have to figure out where they both are. If they both are maybe in the slot, maybe on the same side, having the ability to have 2 guys like that and just put them wherever we feel is best each and every play is only going to be beneficial to us. No, not having. But maybe they're early when Amari and CD was young, but CD was young, right? And he was more just in the slot. We weren't asking him to get out there, and he hadn't mastered, I would say, the position quite as he has. And these 2 guys, young guys, are figuring it out and have figured it out, and only want to get better and get more responsibility as they can.
There's having 2 guys that can kind of line up anywhere and allow you to do some things offensively that maybe you didn't think you
I wouldn't necessarily say that we didn't think we could, but it's just electric. It's electric. You got 2 playmakers like that have the range. They can beat anybody with their speed down the field, can make any 50-50 catch, can catch over 1 guy, over 2 guy, whatever it is. It just makes it fun. It makes my job a whole lot easier, and excited to see them both out there. And the best part about it is they're each other's biggest fans. They're each other's biggest supporters. They want to see that other guy go and get 10 catches, 2 touchdowns each game. So we just got to find a way to spread out 20 balls and 4 touchdowns.
You go up against a guy like Bobby Wagner and his veteran prowess, being able to read and react almost pre-snap. How do you combat those mind games that he's able to play with offense?
Yeah, have a little bit of our own, just being able to use his strength against him in a sense, whether it's showing him different looks that maybe look like a play, maybe it's just some of the calls we make where, we feel like he may know exactly what those calls are. But he's a hell of a player. I've played against him many of times, and he's going to make plays. That's what Bobby Wagner does. So it's about us making the next one and just moving on.
How much fun did you have at the line of scrimmage? It looks like you're going a bit deeper into the play clock making changes at the line.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Freedom just goes back into the off season, everything that I've put into this. Like you're saying, trying to get free plays. I think everybody's got that message. They're not moving. They're afraid to jump. But that's also doing its job. That's also we got the pass rush where we wanted. So it's just about continuing to build on that. It's not just me. It's the whole offense. They understand the mannerisms. They understand our plays, our formation, what we're trying to get to when we're in these certain looks, and that's what makes it easy and fun.
Is this the most freedom you've had in terms of making plays?
I've had freedom majority of my career, I'd say so. I just think as I've gotten older, you're more apt to do it, right? You see it better. You know, in the past, obviously having the same freedom as I do now, I think what I'm trying to get as the experience gives me confidence to jump to something faster and I know that look and just get to it. Where in the past, you know, maybe you hesitated yourself and okay, well, let me just do this or that. There's no doubt, and I think that just goes in when we talk about the blitz, you know, people blitzing me or whatever it is. It all goes into the film study throughout the week and making sure that game day I'm seeing what I've been seeing all week.
Speaking of experience,
Visit the Cowboys. Dak Prescott is 6-0 in his career as a starter at home versus the Commanders, who are coming off a tough loss to the Chicago Bears on Monday night. Prescott is on fire to start the season, ranking 3rd in total QBR, 2nd in passing touchdowns, while completing 72% of his passes. Good for 4th in the league. Jayden Daniels will be playing in his 3rd game since missing 2 with a knee injury. He has yet to find his Offensive Rookie of the Year form from last season, ranking in the bottom half of the league in most categories. Right here back on First Take. Dan, let's start with you. Who has the edge in this game, Dak Prescott or Jayden Daniels?
Jayden Daniels, you're going against the Cowboys defense. This Cowboys defense is a very poor unit.
Did you just insult the Commanders defense? Did you just say, look at how their defense is playing? Did you just say that?
I did. They give up 13 yards per completion, the Commanders defense.
All right.
That's outrageous in the NFL.
Okay.
I'm not sitting here telling you that's a good unit either. I think that's a unit that's going to keep this team out of the playoffs and being in a playoff contention football team. But who has the advantage in this game is Jayden Daniels. Every quarterback that has played against Dallas defensively has had a fantastic game. So this is so much more about who Jayden has to go against. Washington, while being bad, at least has moments when they've been good. Jayden Daniels has played very well this year. Even without Terry McLaurin, I thought he played very well the other night. He obviously has a good connection still with Zach Ertz. Debo's been very good. Their offensive line can run the football. He made one poor decision in the red zone and forced the interception. But this is a very simple thing. Any quarterback going against the Cowboys defense has the advantage.
You do know that news that CeeDee Lamb is expected to return this Sunday, right?
Yeah.
You knew that. So you're saying this even though you know that CeeDee Lamb's coming back?
This has everything to do with the Cowboys defense.
Got it. RC?
Yeah, I mean, whoever got to go first was going to say the same thing here. Like, this is about the Dallas Cowboys on defense. You go to Bryce Young, you go to Caleb Williams. Hell, Caleb Williams, this is what got him started on the right track this season.